Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today we're going to be talking to you about how to keep cool during failure. So in this case, we're going to be talking about what happens if you go through all this training, whether it's with our school or another school, and you end up failing your road test. Now, if you want to get your CDL license, you are going to have to pass that 2.5 hour long test. The test itself is going to be split into 3 different parts. First part of the test is all about inspecting the truck. They're going to have to inspect both the inside and outside of the vehicle. Second part of the test is actually parking the truck 6 different ways. Third part of the test is actually driving the truck on the road itself. So that being said, we actually have a specific program where we can guarantee that you walk away with your CDL license by giving you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the test itself. That means even if you do fail, you don't have to be so hot and bothered because you don't have to pay anything extra. You just keep going for the test until you pass at no extra cost to you. So if you are interested in something like that, you want to give our team a call at 908-525-3609 or find a location close to you on our website at CDLDrivingAcademy.com. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is how to keep your cool during failure. So this does happen from time to time where a student will actually go through our training process and actually go for the road test and wind up failing. They usually fail on the pre-trip inspection because that's usually the part that most people do fail on. Some people will fail on the parking and some people will fail on the road itself. And there's a mix of emotions after that. Now, of course, there's going to be disappointment. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of frustration. And of course, it could be a little bit of anger, depending on what happens. But most of the time, when it actually happens, and those people who are truly angry, those are the people who really go into the whole victim mentality right away. What does that mean? That means that they're looking for somebody on the outside that they have no control over to blame for the reason why they failed. So they'll blame the school, they'll blame the car, they'll blame the truck that they've been taking, they'll blame their mom and dad as a kid that they never believed in them. I've heard it all the different blames, all the different reasons why somebody did fail, and most of the time that's what usually happens. And the reason why people get so angry at that is because they have no control if they're causing the blame on the outside of them, right? So if you're causing the blame and the reason why you failed in your mind is for an outside factor that you have no control over, of course that can be very frustrating because you're focusing on what you can't control. The people who kind of understand the process and just take it as for what it is, those are the people who take responsibility for it. They say, hey, I am a little bit disappointed, hey, I'm a little bit sad, but I am the one who took the test. I am the one that failed. But did I truly fail or did I learn, right? So is there a difference between failing and learning? It all depends on the mindset that you have. So for instance, say you pass the pre-trip inspection, you pass the parking, but you wind up failing on the road. You should be happy that you actually passed the majority of the test, which means when you do go back, you just have to do the road portion by itself. Because it is a long test, what actually happens for some people is there's kind of a fatigue that fits in, where after you're going through all this stuff, your nerves are building up and your body kind of just gets drained out and you lose focus for the driving portion and you make a silly mistake, and one silly mistake can actually be the difference between passing and failing. For instance, if you run a stop sign or you try to go through a yellow light because you think you're driving a car again, or you're making a turn a little bit too short and you run over a curb. Those are all simple silly mistakes. That is the difference between passing and failing the road portion of the test. So if you want to keep your cool whether you pass or whether you fail, first thing is going to be always take responsibility for everything that happens to you. So if you're the one who failed the test, you're the one who failed. If you're the one who passed the test, you're the one who passed. It's not the outside world that affects your life, because if you give them power, then of course it's going to be very hard to live a life that way. The other thing is going to be, hey, did I fail or did I actually learn for next time? And if you signed up with our guaranteed training course that I explained earlier in this video, that means you don't really have to be that mad because everything happens for a reason. You probably weren't safe enough to actually get onto the road after that road test anyway. And you have another road test coming up free of cost to you because you have the guaranteed training package. So if you want to find out more information about that, we're open up 7 days a week so we can fit any kind of schedule that you do need. And all you need is $500 down to get started, and then we can work out a payment plan for the rest. So one more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at CDLDrivingAcademy.com. Again, that's CDLDrivingAcademy.com. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully, we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.